So I called some of the apartments, and some of them are places like you have to have transportation, and some of them are really nice. So I got a couple of applications. I didn't find anybody that was like, "Hey, I understand what you're dealing with. Come on in and get it together," and I'll wait for the funds like that. But I didn't do any. Like I didn't call 1,000 people. I just called a few people. So I got the application. I'm gonna go ahead and complete the application and return it. You know, it's this really nice community in a really nice area. So really, it's kind of unusual a little bit. It's a little unusual, but um, it's a kind of nice area of town. It's affordable. So, with that being said, I just have to stay focused, I guess, because once I get situated, hopefully, I would say I will predict if I give myself a timeline that in the new year I should have um, my business idea up and going. And I'm like, what can I do to raise funds for that? I know that my daughter's school had a barbecue fundraiser, and they cost us, I think it cost us $10 for just a basic plate of potato salad and dirty rice and a white or dark meat. Nothing fancy, but I thought I would do probably 20, $25 for some a white or dark quarter, um, a link, and a slab with some salad and some red beans and a dessert. I don't know what the dessert would be. I know that uh, cake was always the dessert, but I mean, I may try something else. I don't know for the dessert option. I will add a green salad because that will broaden my base to include more Caucasian people who may make a purchase. I have to be honest. Include a little salad, maybe more white people will come and buy. So I'm thinking initially I may need $50,000 to $100,000. That's gonna be a lot of barbecue. But if I do it every weekend for a few months, for a month or two, every weekend predicting that I can make, well, I'll say $2,000. So I don't know how many weekends it would take. 2 goes into 20. Oh, that's a lot. That's 6 months to raise. So hopefully I will make more than $2,000. It had to be darn good. Had to be darn good. Had to see how many units I have to sell to raise $100,000. I know some guy. He said he started his business with $50,000. So I might get started with 50,000. And so that's what I'm gonna focus on: going to class, start my business, and probably paying any debts. I don't have a lot of debt. My student loan. I think I got a couple of things on my credit. It's not much. My student loan is actually high, but I have parent loans as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Um, but if I don't get that apartment, then I'm gonna go look at this other apartment. That's the lady said her requirements are not very stringent. And it's okay. It's an okay neighborhood. It's pretty quiet, I guess. I've seen the police come out there a couple of times, and I've gone inside the apartments. Um, so hopefully, I'm gonna go back over there. I know sometimes they don't be in the best condition when they don't have a lot of requirements for leasing. Um, or I might just look at some other units. I saw some people from New Jersey buy these units that they overhauled. I don't know if they did much of anything to it, but I'll see. I'll see what I'm gonna come up with. And I think I'm gonna mash up. I'm gonna private all these videos until I can do a mashup and edit them. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm gonna private them. And I think I may do an intro video. Then I want to do a comedy video. I want to do a couple of cooking videos. And of course I want to get in shape. But I may just do something basic. Do a celery feast for 15 to 30 days, 2 weeks to a month. Do some calisthenics. Do a little dancing around the house to some music. Nothing major. I don't want to get into anything too structured. I just want to focus on the aesthetic for the initially. Then I gotta do something with my hair. Oh my God. I might just go ahead and get a fade. Is there a fade that can look feminine? I'm so fucking sick of people think I look like a man. But I might be talking too much. Child, somebody, I don't know who hearing something about me. Let me quit being paranoid. Something came here to talk to me. And I'm like, I don't want to give relationship advice because you might be somebody nobody should be involved with. But 2 dudes came up in here. But everybody around here snickering. I don't know what I did yesterday that stood out. I don't. I have no idea what I did yesterday that stood out. I think I got on a computer, filled out some job applications. I don't know what I did that stood out yesterday. But some old guy came, and I guess he figured I need somewhere to live enough to move in with him. And then some other guy came and tried to talk to me. And he looked like he was very introverted. I'm like, what did I do? What did I say? But they done started acting funny. I guess I done been coming here too long. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here, I don't think I've been coming that long. I had to honestly say, I think I've been coming more than a month. I know I was seeing them one time. They had a lady, and I guess she's a little smelly, not too bad. She's a little eccentric looking. She have a lot of head wraps on, and her clothes don't match. A lot of different colors. And she has this basket with all these bags in it. So she does stand out as somebody homeless. But I think they're trying to label me in my mind, telling me, let them bitches know I ain't the one to fuck with. But then, with that new shit they got, right, with that new mental shit they got, they can say you flashed out on their ass and you're a danger to people. You know what I'm saying? So I say I'm just gonna play it cool, but you're not finna stigmatize me and put me in what I'll do is I'll shame these motherfuckers. Let me get on my feet and stay on my feet till late after Christmas. Just after Christmas, right before the new year. I'll start making videos very vocally. about how these motherfuckers started. They were gonna stigmatize me, knowing they have resources, knowing they have resources. Yeah, but they saying something, but I don't know what they saying. What they're saying about me, I don't know what I did yesterday that may have stood out a little bit, you know. Well, well, here's something weird. I'm gonna say this quickly. I told you I'm dealing with something weird. So I went, used the bathroom. That might be why they acting stupid. And for the second time, I had went to the bathroom earlier, and I felt something. So I like shook myself a little bit. So I left, and I came back in the afternoon, and it was something dead on the floor in the stall I had used earlier. And it just was a little black, it looked like a cross between a frog and a cricket or something. This little black hairless thing. Little, not even black, dark brown like. And I'm assuming that if that's what it is, they listen, this bitch done got some shit off the strip. I assume that, you know, I'm sleeping outside and something came in my belongings. I don't know. But I've been eating fruit with sea salt. And I always sprinkle salt on my fruit, but I bought this container of Himalayan sea salt. And I had been eating a bunch of fruit, and I noticed that I feel better when I do that. And I bet some of that shit probably fell off somewhere. Some of that shit, you know, I wish I could just hear the answer from God that I could be healed and whole and delivered completely instantly. But I bet that's what happened. But I'm not gonna keep talking about that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I need to go to the barber and get tapered up or something. But I don't know if that's it. If that's it, that's sick of my ass coming here. Just I'm sick of my ass. When I seen that shit, I left out there and went in another stall. I did. I ain't even been back in there for to look and see if they cleaned that shit up. I wasn't gonna fuck with it. I mean, you know, I probably would have used one of them things and swept it up and put it in the toilet and tried to flush it. But I wasn't fuck with that shit. That ain't funny. Lord forgive me. But anyway, I don't know why they acting funny. After I've been coming here for months, sitting down looking for a job, you know what I'm saying? So now I'll come outside, and they have two little courtyards that's actually enclosed. I'll come out to the courtyard, and then I go back and look for a job. What are the jobs called? They say I'm hired. I'm praying though, because she's saying she's interviewing several people. I'm trying to find out how I can stand out. I want to go to get a haircut and maybe go get that stuff. I saw some stuff on YouTube just for men where they do their eyebrows. Go and get that. And maybe put a little lipstick and something on. I don't know. Something I can stand out a little bit as not being too odd. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw some of the people that work there, and they're pretty basic, you know, but they do have a certain kind of look. You know what I'm saying? I think I would stand out a little bit. So I'm gonna try to do something with my appearance. I'm still going through that where I'm feeling sexual attacks, but I'm like, I feel like this is not where you want to be at when things like that happen. but I don't want to talk about it. But so what I want to cook in my video? Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Some salad, fettuccine, stuffed cabbage. It's winter time. Maybe some sweet wine. I don't know. Something ghetto. A hot toddy. And some homemade soup. Some homemade soup. A hot toddy. And some grilled cheese sandwiches. So with that being said, I want to, stabilize myself. Yeah. I don't know what I did to make them start acting funny. That may be it. That could be it. I don't know. I think they might be laughing because none of those resources work for me. But I'm not the only person that come in here. Some lady came here yesterday, and she had a whole table filled with papers. But you're standing over there and you own or rent your home. I'm assuming that they own their home. You have to have a degree to be a librarian. And if they've been here for years, I'm just assuming they own their home. So she gonna come and sit at the table. A lot of shit for drug addicts. It is a lot of shit on the table for drug addicts, senior citizens. Really. How to get food for the senior citizens. How to get somewhere if you're a drug addict. Domestic violence. All kind of old shit. You know what I'm saying? But nothing for just regular fucking people. Nothing. So I got a list of apartments that willing to work with me. So I have to get in contact with the people. Go look at the apartments, which is a challenge for me. And then I have to go fill out the paperwork. Hopefully get a key. Hopefully get a job. So I can keep my end of the agreement. But I think that was enough for me. Because I've been having quite a challenge finding a landlord that will work with me. I met this lady. She is in these luxury apartments. And she says she went up in there, ain't had a job, ain't had money, ain't had nothing. She said she went and she told the lady she was homeless. And the lady gave her the key and gave her the apartment and let her catch everything up when she could. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. That's what she told me. Yes, she did. I'm like, wow, that was a miracle. Or either she really stood out to her. And she wasn't no beautiful lady. She was a lady. She was looking, she was mid-50s, fat, very overweight, short hair. Sweet, very kind, But anyway, I do feel bad sometimes that I seem not to fit in anywhere. But overall, I think I'm a pretty happy person. I just need to get myself back together, and next time I'll definitely be sure that I have money and my own everything if I do decide I want to go somewhere. I think I can use some of that just for me and do my brows. Put a little makeup on. And hopefully I can go get my hair cut tightened up a little bit. Ooh. I was thinking about what that could be. But I'm going to pray about it. I want to, can people see that shit on me and don't say nothing? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm going to talk about it, but not right now.